And now, from Studio City in Bala Cynwyd, it is the Newly Mom Game. The game that asks the question, how well do you know your mother, and how well does she know you, and why is the word newly in our title? Now let's meet our newly mom, mother, daughter teams for today. Team number one. As a young mother, this mom almost went broke paying child photographers extra money to airbrush out her daughter's mustache. Please welcome Kathy and her mother, Jerry Romano. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
All right, and let's welcome team number two. This incredibly sentimental mother still has the very first stroller her daughter rode to college in. Please welcome Marisa and her mother, Conra Magnotta. Hey. Good morning, ladies. Welcome to our studio, first of all, and we thank you for being here, and an early happy Mother's Day to you both.
Thank you. Thank you.
You've raised some very lovely ladies, and we're going to find out what you guys know about each other. So, ladies, here is how the Newly Mom game is played. In just a moment, we're going to be sending the moms, Jerry and Conra, to our isolation booth, which is actually known as any room with a closable door here. And during that time, we will be asking the daughters, Kathy and Marisa, a series of questions designed to see how well they know their moms and how well their moms know them. Once we are completed with that, we'll take a commercial break. And then we will come back. We'll bring the moms back in here. We'll ask them the same questions, and we will compare their answers. All right, intern John is going to send you guys away. So Conra and Jerry, head on out, and we will have you come back in a little bit. All right, so here we go. And who's going to be writing down what the ladies say?
We have Tori in the isolation booth as well.
Thank God.
So they're going to be written on, and we'll have the answers recorded for the second round.
All right, so here we go. Let's do this. All right, number one. What age will your mother say was the age you lost your virginity?
Oh, man.
Well,
what do you think? What do you think she'll say?
Here too.
What do you think
dad
she'll
is
say?
right here.
I will tell you exactly what she'll say. No. We don't ask that question.
Okay. Kathy, how about you?
I'll say the same thing. My mom. I don't think my mom knows
Or believes that you did.
No. But I don't think she knows the age. So
Okay.
I think she's going to say I'm not answering it.
All right.
Second question. We have 10 of these all together. First names only. Whom will your mother say she thanks God you didn't end up marrying?
Same answer. She won't answer.
I have a name, but I don't want to say it.
Kathy doesn't want to embarrass that person.
Yeah.
Okay. So write it down, and then
I'll write the initial. Okay.
Okay, and then your mom, if your mom writes down the same initial, then you guys agreed.
Okay, here we go. Third question. What will your mother say is the most embarrassing thing she ever caught you doing?
Probably just hanging out with boys in the basement.
That's funny, Marisa, because mine is the same, but it was not the basement. We didn't have a basement in our house. We had an apartment on the side of our house, and I used to sneak the boys in through the apartment up to my bedroom. So they would come in. Yeah, and there was one incident where my mom came into the room, and it was me, my friend Gina, Craig, and Mark.
Wow.
All right, fourth question. What will your mother say is the most embarrassing thing you ever caught her doing?
Probably like snooping through my stuff. I've caught her like reading notes that she's found like hidden. I used to have a couch in my room, so I would
Snooping through stuff.
Snooping through my stuff.
All right, Kath, how about you? Do you ever catch her, like, peeing outside or anything like that? Or
No.
Killing a hobo?
Yeah.
No. There's got to be something. I can't believe I can't think of anything.
Okay.
Well, go with the first thing that comes to mind. Usually that's the one you go with.
Yeah, I'm going to say nothing.
All right, nothing.
I didn't.
Number 5. Between your mother and your dad, which one will your mother say you have the easiest time manipulating? Her or him? Marisa, what do you think?
Ooh. All right, so my dad and I are the same person. We butt heads a lot. We have the same strong, like, Leo personality. But I think she's going to say that I kind of may have him in the palm of my hands.
Okay, so she'll say that you can manipulate him. How about you, Kat?
My dad.
Your dad. Okay, both of you say dad. Okay. Number 6, complete this sentence. The biggest fight I ever had my mother was over...
I called her a bitch.
Oh. How old were you?
I don't remember how old I was. I mean, old enough I remember it in detail what happened. Called her a bitch. She smashed a bag of pasta, dried pasta, over my head. It shattered all over the kitchen. She had just gone grocery shopping. And I think I may have even said it a second time. And she took off after me. I ran up the stairs. My bedroom was on the second floor. I ran up the stairs and she threw a knife at me.
Holy cannoli!
And it bounced off the wall at the top of the stairs, and I ran to my room and slammed the door and locked it.
She threw a knife at you, a sharp knife?
Well, I would call it a butcher knife, but she would say it's a butter knife.
A spork. Yeah.
No, it was a butter knife.
Okay. All right. Okay. Marisa?
More recently, I get mad at her for looking at my Facebook too much.
All right, so the biggest fight you've ever had would be over her looking at your Facebook?
Well, I think it's one-sided because she didn't want to talk to me for like 3 weeks, and I didn't realize
Over
that.
something you put on
that-
Facebook?
Well, just because she was stalking my Facebook and knowing too much about me.
So over Facebook.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Got it. All right. Let's see. Number 7, Kathy and Marisa. We know that you are perfect as is, but what is the one thing your mother will say they would change about you?
My mom's going to say nothing.
She may say that she wishes I was nicer to her.
So number 8, after meeting both Jerry and Conra, it's hard to imagine there is anything irritating about them. That said, what is your mom's most irritating habit?
I think it's going to be Facebook.
So-
She needs to like lay off the social media.
Her chewing of like carrots or apples.
Wow.
I can't, like, I have to leave. I have to leave the state sometimes.
Her chewing, just her general, like Nick, like her,
Not general. It's like like carrots
Okay.
or chips.
when
or,
she chews crunchy food.
yeah, like, and she doesn't chew with her mouth open. It's just I don't know. It's
Okay. All right. Her mom's chewing.
All right.
Mom's chewing of food. Okay. The moms have returned to the studio. Welcome back, ladies.
Hey!
The Newly Mom Game. We asked the questions and we got the answers, and now we're going to find out what you think your daughters said in answer to these questions. Are you ladies ready?
Ready.
And be candid, because they were certainly candid when they gave the answers.
And we'll start with you, Conra. What age?
Of course you will.
What age did your daughters say they lost their virginity?
Let's see. 31.
She said 31. And do you want me to get her answer? Marissa's right off
Yes.
the bat?
Yep.
All right, Marisa, what did she say? She said
I said no. I
that
said
you
she
wouldn't
was
answer that
free.
question. Your mom is much cooler than you thought she was.
Yeah.
Right.
Jerry, what about you? What age do you think Kathy would say that you think she lost her virginity?
26.
26. Kathy?
No.
Mom, what'd she say?
no, she's not going to answer the question.
Look at this!
Both of the daughters
I
are
figured
tied
when
her
she
asses.
got married.
Wow. How about that? Your moms are cooler than you are.
And I will go to the next question. Ladies, first names only, by the way, moms. And we're going to do a special thing with you, Jerry, okay? First names only. Who do you, thank God, your daughter didn't end up marrying?
A to Z.
A to Z, all of them. She's saying all of them.
All of them. Marisa, what was your answer?
I think this question scared her more than the virginity question. I said no, she won't answer. She
No
won't
answer.
choose one. She wouldn't choose one.
I'll accept that.
You will?
Yeah, she said
Okay.
A to Z. So
All right, so we'll
no
correct.
answer.
We'll do a correct answer. Thank you. All right, now, Jerry,
High five.
you just need to write down your
I
answer
did.
and give it to Nick. All right, Nick, take a look and see, because Kathy didn't want to embarrass this person on the air.
Kathy wrote down the exact same letter that her mother wrote down.
Okay, so that's correct.
All
You're
right.
both correct.
Wait, you probably just said write down that letter, Mom. What? You probably just said, Mom, write down this letter. What? Why would I have said that? Just now, you told her how to do it.
By the way, you're really not competing against each
Yeah,
other.
nobody,
Yeah.
none of you guys have anything to lose here. It's just our winners on the line. Question number 3. Here we go. We'll start with you this time, Jerry. Okay? And we had your daughter write down, what is the most embarrassing thing you ever caught her doing?
Sneaking boys into the house through the apartment.
Kathy, what'd you say?
I said boys in the room.
That's right. And over to you, Conrad. What is the most embarrassing thing you ever caught your daughter doing?
Probably the cage for Steven Singer when you did that.
That is a good sponsorship plug, by the way, Conrad. You're pretty sharp. Marisa, what was your answer?
Oh, geez, now I don't want to admit it. Boys in the basement. Boys in the basement.
So that's incorrect. All right, next, here we go. Ladies, what is the most embarrassing thing your daughter ever caught you doing?
Don't know.
Okay, don't know. Marisa, what did you put down?
I just caught you snooping through my stuff.
Snooping through stuff.
Yeah, finding my notes in the couch cushions. Yeah,
she's giving that look. All right, Jerry, how about you? What's the most embarrassing thing your daughter ever caught you doing?
She never caught me doing anything.
Never caught her doing anything. Let's see what we got here. Nothing! That's right! All right. Number 5 here. Moms, between you and your husband, which one of you does your daughter have the easiest time manipulating?
I would say her dad.
Her dad. And Kathy,
That's
what did
what
you
I
say?
said, my
Yep,
dad.
her dad. That's correct. So you are correct. And then how about you, Conra?
I'm going to say dad.
And Marisa, what did you say?
My dad.
Yes, that's correct. They're both right. Let's go over to the next one. Complete this sentence. The biggest fight I ever had with my daughter was over...
Conrad, is Marisa adopted? You're looking at her as, who is this chick?
I think she just wants to keep some secrets.
Yeah.
You got that right.
It could be something from days of way back when or something more recent.
Working on the house.
Working on the house.
Marisa, what did you say?
Well, see, I didn't think that far back. I was thinking when I always get mad at you.
For Facebook.
You spend too much time looking on her Facebook account?
Yes.
What happened to the rest of that dress you had on the other night? Things like that?
You know what? She hasn't talked about that at all.
No, we're not bringing that one.
Oh, all right, okay.
Let's go over to you, Jerry. Complete this sentence. The biggest fight I ever had with my daughter was over...
Her calling me a bitch.
Kathy, what did you say?
Call her a bitch.
Yes! Now tell us how you threw the knife at her.
Seriously. It was a butter knife. It
was a butcher knife.
It was not. It was just in my hand when she did it, and she was running up the steps, and I kind of tossed it.
She launched it
No,
at me.
I didn't.
Tell us how you smashed a bag of pasta over her head.
I did.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
I think that was dinner, by the way. Like that was so it made her even
Seriously.
more mad that dinner was now all over the floor.
Oh, my God. All right, so here we go next. Moms, though we know that your daughters are perfect, what is the one thing that you would change about them?
Kathy said absolutely nothing.
Kathy, what'd you say?
I said nothing.
Yeah, she got it right.
I'm going to say the same thing.
Nothing?
Absolutely
What'd you put,
nothing.
Marisa?
What did you put?
See, I'm trying to be a little more honest. There's nothing wrong with me at all.
No, I know there's not.
You just wish maybe I was nicer once in a while.
Yeah, well, yes.
Sorry. Here we go. Final question. Moms, you're both so awesome. We can't imagine there's anything you do that drives your daughter crazy. That said, what will your daughter say is your most irritating habit?
Come on.
Come on. Telling you to drink water?
Telling you to drink water.
But I said you're chewing of carrots and apples.
Yeah, chewing. It drives her crazy. All right, so that's incorrect. Conrad, we need an answer from you. All
Getting 8 hours sleep, if possible.
right, Marisa, what'd you say?
Sleep more. I just said talk to me more and stop looking at my Twitter so much.
All right, for once, we finally got a both wrong winner. Hey, Conrad and Jerry, you guys were awesome. It's been the Newly Mom game. Kathy Romano, Marisa Magnata, their mothers here in our studio. Kathy, you kicked ass, man.
Yeah,
you and Jerry kicked ass in this game.
You clearly love each other.
Absolutely. Happy Mother's Day to you, moms, all right?
Thank you.
All right.